Results, are you okay with it?
So far, it's bad because number one,
Hi guys, thanks so much and welcome back to the channel. This episode is featuring the match between Inter Allies and Accra Hearts of Oak. Our channel goal for 2020 is to get to 2,000 subscribers, and thank you all so much for subscribing till now. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you get notified when the next video comes out. Also, don't forget to wait till the end so you see the post-match interview. Enjoy.
That win came against Beige United here when they won by 3-2. They've gone on to draw games against Aduana Stars. They've drawn against in their all-white jerseys, Caribbean colors, with red socks to match here at the Accra Sports Stadium. He gets to choose where Hearts of Oak will play from. At the bio and his charges who do the kickoff. So we are good to go now. Benjamin Sefa signals the two teams into action. If you just joined, this is our coverage of the Ghana Premier League MatchDay. Minutes now. Benjamin Ejari. It goes wide. It's a goal kick.
Listen, it's not a bad time and high to get to it.
At the bio, pickpockets Ejari. Good save from goalkeeper Atta. And the Phobians
Ejari
to get the ball out.
Ejari panicked because of this error. You can't take your eye off the ball when you're playing against Adebayo. He's so sharp, he's so quick. Ball as it comes. A long one over the top by Ejari. Flicked on by Fatal Mohammed, and Esso's first touch there with the head. Going past his man, you could feel that there was a little notch in the back. Was that enough? I think it was enough for a penalty. Take a look at the hand.
Both teams are yet to create any meaningful goal scoring opportunities. Fatal would want to put 1-2 for Larry. Can he get across? Yes, he does. Asinki with a very, very important interception.
Larry, who was running onto it, and he had enough space and time to steady himself, and was just going across the face of goal with that low cross.
Fatal swings one in. Afutu's header just over the top.
See, those are coming together of the two big men there. The two of them, nobody really communicates. It's almost like Ejari was defending against Afutu there. You wonder if there was no Ejari.
Very attacking-minded right back who can exploit those spaces. Mohamed Zakari. He's got a Buka behind him. Puts 1-2 for Adebayo. Adebayo against Mohamed Al Hassan. He goes past Mohamed Al Hassan. Would it be the first goal? Samuel Ama.
We just spoke about it, Nana. There you see Ovuka there, who was galloping forward. He didn't get the ball coming through to him. And there you see Adebayo all on his own. I mean, Mohamed Hassan does well. He tries to cover the space for Vuka. Now leaves it for Vuka. And that communication between the two of them doesn't go down well because Mohamed Hassan thinks Ovuka is going to take care of Adebayo. Ovuka also thinks that Hassan is going to take care of him. But he beats the two of them. Look at the show of strength there. Hassan just can't deal with him. But the composure to pick this pass and that finish is in confidence.
So he's been involved in slowing down the pace of the game at this stage. Puts one through. Would this be the equalizer? Brilliant reaction from Gideon and from Benjamin Afutu's attempt. That was pretty close
for Afutu running through. Nobody picking up Afutu as he's making that move into the 18-yard box. It breaks kindly to him. Koji will claim an assist for that, but that was a kind fall for Afutu. But that was a good read by the goalkeeper to step off his line at Hinkren and get enough from that one and block the space for Afutu.
Just back kill, but the ball had already crossed the line. It's over. First half, Inter Allies lead Hearts of Oak by 1-0. It's been an interesting first half. Beautiful exchanges. 13 Inter Allies lead from the first half. It was 1-0 and the 1-0, and the Phobians will be hoping for some positive reaction in the second half. No changes to the teams that started the first half, but here is Kofi Koji right in the box of Inter Allies. Early indication of what they intend to do. Astos header, no problem for Gideon, but it was too straight and direct.
Enough on that one, but that was a bright start from Accra Hearts of Oak. What a start that would have been. Had that found the back of the net. There you see the ball coming through, and then it's slightly behind us, so you have to manufacture or generate enough power and pace on the header. Just not, you know, right through the middle for the goalkeeper there. But
good work from Esso. He goes past Richard Aqua into the box. Joseph Esso. This was a done.
Or he wasn't giving it at all. But for Inter Allies, they can't be protesting it. Esso just gets past his man without stepping over. Quite clearly looking for it.
Premier League is impressive after 13 matches. impressive. Banya, a free year. Frank Accra touched the ball.
I mean, he's not even protested, but that was a good ball through the channel for him, Banya. Take the shots right there.
Frank Accra touched the ball.
Frank Accra just nicked the ball off him. He nicked the ball off him first. Right there, you thought, just when he was about to pull the trigger, was when he nicked the ball.
You can't ask too much from the referee.
Yeah.
Good decision.
Fantastic
Brilliant
decision.
call.
No contact
from the NC competition. Obuka! Has the ball to make an equalizer. Yes, they do. And the Phobians.
So Obuka's ball in there was such a teasing one to deal with. So many bodies in front of the goalkeeper. I just couldn't get it clearly, and it breaks kindly for Moa Hassan, who still had to get the ball through bodies and manages to do that and finds the back of the net. And around the stadium, it's resonating that these guys, they never
Hassan. Obuka sends a cross in. I think he comes out, did not get ahead to it. It was a handball against Fad Ibrahim. That's the pass.
And that is the incident again. The Kofi Koji makes himself a nuisance in there. And Klesse, not a handball, comes off someone around the chest of Fad.
So we get a second look.
Yeah, no handball in the great call. But
training with Boca for so many months. So, the first whistle go. That's the end of this game. It's been thrilling, it's been entertaining.
On the pitch side here with me is man of the match for today, Frank Asinki. Great defending from him. And Frank, come on me. Many Akebo many for good performance looking by many.
Okay, so far, no I try to say, the main Akemi is man of the match. You can win to make a match in it. Sake ma prove my one of the match. One Godomo. They am one of the match. One Kashida
Now, has hanya pressure, but for some 1-2 reasons, you're able to hold them on throughout 90 minutes. What inspiration in Beige?
So far, I don't know like a match in a jail. Could call it my normal game because as a leg any machine, she can't high pressure. She can ball in your match. Like a next game, one prove man of the match.
And yet, results. Are you okay with it?
So far, it's bad because no one home, but do one do or Kashiraban.
Yeah, with me, Coach Hendrik Lemia. Coach, tell me, would you say you're okay with the results?
Well, if you look at the game all over, you know, we cannot complain about getting 1-1, you know, there are a lot of chances. But, of course, as a coach, when you're in front and there's still 5 minutes to go, it's not good you start dribbling down here. When everybody's tired, you just kick the ball away. And we talked about that, so in a way I'm disappointed we get 3 points, but it was a fair result.
Now, do you think that your opponents were tougher of a position today?
Yeah, I think, you know, when one team is in front 1-0, we more or less pull back. We didn't do it on purpose, but for us it was like a defending second half. I think first half was an equal game, but second half we're trying to defend it home. But we missed 5 minutes.
You look worn out. How disappointing was that for you today?
Oh yes, it's a very big disappointment again, like last week. In fact, I don't know what even to say. I'm even short of words. If you watch our second half game, the players lifted their game well, but still we were creating chances and we are not scoring. I'm so worried, very, very worried.
Now, looking into the game, you had so much space in between your midfield and the attack, and the midfield were not really supporting. Would you say you have some lapses in there that needs to be attended to?
I think you could say we missed 2 of our players due to injury and then yellow cards, suspension. But I think the formation was one is to join the attack. When we are going to attack, one has to join the attack, and then one stays. Both of them cannot join attack at the same time because we were playing the 4-4-2, and both of them cannot join the attack at the same time. One has to go, and one has to stay.
And what does this mean for the club going forward? It looks that the results are not really grinding here at Accra.
Yes, I think it's very, very disappointing. And at the same time, we have a match here again on Wednesday. And I think we have to work very, very hard.